Hello, this is meteorologist Rob Howlett with a quick update on Hurricane Gonzalo as it exits to our northeast. This is all based on the 12 a.m. advisory number 23 from the Hurricane Center. Here's a look at the current advisory. As we see to the northeast, Gonzalo is about 28 nautical miles as a Category 2 hurricane, winds 95 knots, and it's moving to the north-northeast at 14 knots. The red band highlights the hurricane force winds, and the blue band is highlighting the tropical storm force winds. This is an infrared satellite image showing the eye to our northeast, and currently we are moving through the eye wall with some strong winds, and this is being reported around the island with our sensors. Several of the sensors around the island have gone down. Ignore Fort Prospect on this map, but Commissioner's Point 58 knots, gusting 112 knots, St. David's 77 knots, gusting 125. So very strong winds on the backside of the eye wall, and as you see, they've shifted direction now out of the west-northwest. Here's the radar, and we can see a few more bands. They're going to be moving through the area and continuing to throw strong winds in our vicinity. Once we can clear some of these outer bands, winds are going to start coming down, and we'll take a look at some of the timings of that. Here's our current forecast that was issued at 11:30 p.m. Winds are west-northwesterly, 60 to 70 knots, gusts to 95 knots, increasing 70 to 90 knots, with gusts to 120 knots in elevated areas. They'll be easing westerly, 45 to 55 knots, with gusts to 65 knots around 2 a.m., and then 30 to 40 knots, with gusts to 50 knots after 4 a.m. On Saturday, drier air will move in with much more settled conditions. Winds will be westerly, 15 to 25 knots by the morning, and then decreasing west-southwesterly, 10 to 15 knots through the day. Seas will be abating as well. Here's a quick look at our timings. Hurricane force winds will be ending 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. The later times refers to the marine area. 50-knot winds will be decreasing 3 a.m. to 4 a.m., and then tropical storm force winds will come below that by 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Please continue to monitor our updates, and there will be another advisory coming out after the 6 a.m. update from the National Hurricane Center. Thank you very much.